Hey guys, welcome to another edition of GamingNight. This is just an update for today, let you know what's going to be going on today. um, I'm going to probably get some PlayStation Network games up today. I don't know what I'm going to play yet. It's going to be some random game, I guess, and just have some fun with it. Because I don't know what's going on today. I may or not be able to do some PSN gaming. Fiance might play New York Slice, a two-player game. It's probably not be as good as a 3 or 4 or 3+ game. From what I read, it works best with a 4-player, but it works best with 3 to 5 players. 6 players, it's pretty crazy because I believe 6 players. Oh yeah, 3 or 4 is best, I believe, and 3, 4, and 5 is okay. 2 is, I would say 2-player game would probably be a good way to learn the game, to like go over, to figure out how to play it, like a teaching game, but not more or less. I could be wrong. I haven't played it, but the way I think about it as a 2-player game is because you're basically going to be slicing a pizza pretty much because it's 11 slices, so you're pretty much going to get. You guys are both gonna, when you divide it up, you're pretty much gonna divide it up to where you're both gonna get a pretty good assortment of pieces. I think what it's gonna come down to is like how evenly the pieces are gonna be. Like, so if you're getting a lot of the same numbers on that pizza, you're going to pretty much be able to divide them up in half. So it's good. It might be a close game. So that's the way I figure. I could be way off, but when this game's the kind of style of game this is, I would think it'd be more competitive with at least a third person. So that way you are that way you don't know what's that, because in a 2-player game, you're going to set yourself up either way. Best, but if you play with 3 players, you got to consider what the third player is going to do. So it'll be hard to say, but so yeah, I'll probably, if we get a chance to play it tonight, whether or not I record the game session or not, it'll be up to her. But I will then give you my opinion on actually playing it as a 2-player game. But like I said, as it stands, this game probably feels like it would be best with 3 to 4 or 5 players. 6 would be pretty chaotic, I would think. But then again, who knows? It might be a good thing. But I know the game isn't very long. It takes like there's like 6 rounds, I believe. I don't know if there's 6 rounds when you're playing with 2 players. It might be a little bit less. So that's the other thing because with the 2-player game, you're taking out a lot of the pizzas. So you're taking all the 10s out, so they're gone. There's 10 in there, and then there's one of the meat lovers pizzas that's a halves out, and then 3 veggies are out. So you're taking out a lot of pieces. So I'll have to see how it scales with the 2-player game, but I will give you guys my opinion whether or not I show a gameplay footage or not. We did get I did get the bottom of the 9th game up today, game 5 of 6. I got one more game, then I can tell you my scores. And the other thing that's going on is I'm going to try to get a place to do some PS4 gaming, and get that up. And then I gotta I'm trying to figure out how to do my TurboGrafx 16 stuff, but maybe if I get a better that thing for your computer, I can't think of what it's called now. I just need one that's good for the old school gaming. I can't think of what it's called. Shoot, I knew what it was called before. I can't think. But yeah, I need to get that so I can record them. Otherwise, I'll be using my phone to record, which my fiance got me a tripod, a smaller one, and it's flexible, so I can wrap it around things. So I might actually be able to record better with this one. So we'll see. So yeah, and it came with one of these adapters, like a selfie stick adapter. So I'm gonna be doing that. So yeah, somehow, some way, I'm gonna be getting up some more games, and like I said, I have for the Super Dungeon Explorer. I got to go through all these files to find them, because my software I was using for my recording took a dive. It doesn't recognize my camera anymore, and the problem with that is it was starting to, like, used to go in numerical order, and then now it was just doing doing random numbers. So I don't know why it was doing that. So some of the Student Explorer stuff, they're not, the numbers aren't sequential. So I had to physically now go through all the ones, because I never deleted the videos from that I previously recorded, just in case something happened to my channel and I was able to just re-upload them. So unfortunately, that's not going to be an option. I'm just going to have to just let them go. So the ones I did record, I got to delete them, and then I got to find the ones where I left off at, so that I can put together an edited video of the Suit Engine Explorer session, so I can continue where I left off. So it's a lot more work, and it put me behind. I was like, yes, I got some footage, I got this, and then in this one this happened, and then the software I'm using now to record, it just does random. It puts the date and stuff, date and time, so it's a little different now. So that might be a little bit easier. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna take a little while to get back up to speed. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be doing these other games, other solo games, like Bottom of the Night. I'm gonna probably do Pizza Box Baseball, another baseball one. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay, sorry about that. And then I want to play this one, Ultimate Baseball, the game. But that was one of the games that my fiance got when we went to Gen Con together. That was our first time going to Gen Con with me, and we haven't been to Gen Con in a long time. But this game's got a lot of components, and trying to figure out how the game works, because how everything works. So not really sure. So if anyone has played this game, I would appreciate you guys if you guys had a video, or you could explain how the game works, because they got this quick start rules and stuff, but like I said, there's not much. There's that, and there's instructions for stickers, which we got all that on there. I mean, this game had a lot of reading, like plain text. So there's not like. Then there was a supplementary manual to go through all this, and it's just plain text. I mean, so there's a lot of reading. So it's just one of those games we haven't got to play yet, and we even keep saying to ourselves, "Oh, me and my fiance are gonna play this, or we're gonna play it," and it's just we don't have the time to get a chance to play this. So I mean, there's a lot to the game. I mean, even the dice and stuff. So I mean, we like baseball. I mean, they got all these chits and stuff. So figuring out how to play this game is going to take a little while. I've been meaning to do it, and if any of you guys actually has played it, then definitely go for it. But yeah, baseballs are one of our favorite sports to watch and go to games and stuff. So anything that kind of like gaming related is really cool. So. But right now, Bottom of the Night scratches the itch, because it's a quicker game for us right now. And then our second go-to game is the Pizza Box Baseball, because it's it doesn't take a long time. We don't mind the fact this game takes a time that a real baseball game would take, because that's pizza box baseball, how that works, so to speak, too. But it's this one's basically pitch by pitch, out by out, so it's going to take a little longer to go through it all. And so, if any of you guys have played this one, let me know tips or how to get started in playing that game so I can record it and play it, because I've been itching to play this one too. Because that's more of a Stratomagic game, I believe. But I don't even know if there's a solo variant for this one, so either. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to go through. And then I got my loot shirt today. So this was my loot shirt. So we thought it was going to be Guardian of the Galaxy related, but it wasn't. But that's cool. So yeah. Is there anything on the back of the shirt? No. So yeah, that's that shirt. So anyways, yeah, we're definitely getting a lot of stuff going on. So I was talking about selling my board games. The reason we're selling the board games is not because I have too many board games. Because some people were, like, yes, we have a lot of board games, but when we started the gaming hobby, you don't usually, you buy games to kind of, feel out what games you will enjoy more, and then as we started going through, we found out, okay, these style of games we don't really care much about, because when we were starting, we had the Riders Hop Shot. They were going out, so they had a couple of these games, the War on Terror, we had, and then we had the Snow Tales. We picked up the Killer Bunnies game, and we also picked up Castle Panic. So of all those games we played, Killer Bunnies, Castle Panic, we really liked, and we also got Formula Day. We got all the packs for the Formula Day, because when we got Formula Day, we started buying all the map packs as they started coming out, because we really enjoy Formula Day, because it's NASCAR racing, so it's pretty cool. Well, not NASCAR racing, but racing. So I don't know if they're considered oval track. I think it might be NASCAR, I'm not sure, but anyways, you're racing. And then the Snowtails one was okay. I'm not saying it's like bad. It didn't feel the style of game that we had. And then the War on Terror was like thought it was gonna be fun, and then just with our group, the humor, it didn't. With some of the people in my group, the humor didn't go off well. The style of gameplay didn't click well, because it's kind of like Risk, but it's a little bit more on the darker side of it, and you gotta kind of have that crazy corruptive gaming group, and kind of sort of it's one of those games where it's meh for us. There's probably people out there that are gonna like it, so that's kind of one of those games we're gonna try to. I'm trying to figure out how to sell these games. Those are only 2 right now. And I figured we can get some money to help, put it towards other things. The money I get from that, and then me and my fiance are gonna go through our other older games we bought before, other older games, because we're not getting rid of any of the ones we recently gotten, or the ones that we got when we went to Gen Con, because those are the ones we really liked. That we found out that we really liked Smirk and Dagger Company a lot, so a lot of the Smirk and Dagger games we will get. And some of the fantasy stuff is hit or miss with some of us, and then some of it's, like we like Cutthroat Caverns, but that's got the fantasy, but then again it's the Smirk and Dagger style gameplay. Ghostbusters, the board game, we really like that. It's a family type board game, but it also, the new one that's coming out, Ghostbusters 2, the board game, is going to have a lot more more to it, so it's going to appeal to more of the hardcore gamers. But our group really liked the Ghostbusters board game. We pretty much played the first 3 scenarios. We really want to get back to playing that. Another game that the group really likes a lot is the Mice and Mystics ones, and that's, like I said, that's a campaign one. We break that out once. We definitely gotta break that one out again. Imperial Assault was a big hit with our group too as well, and stuff like that. So, and then we like that. It says there's a lot of different light games that our groups like as well too. So, anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. A little lengthier video than normal probably, but I just wanted to let you guys know. So, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.